Hello. I don't know. It's not taking my card for some reason.
How much you want on it?
Could I do 8?
8 on top?
Thank you. That was weird. I'm gonna take the card. Ooh, he's putting gas in while it's on. That shit could just catch on fire. That dude is retarded. I mean, it's not uncommon. I mean, a car or, well, really any vehicle, you don't just leave a vehicle on. You could have bad spark wires and that shit will just ignite. Oh shit, I gotta go pay my stupid court fee. So, it's been a while. I've just been really busy, a lot of work. Oh, I just got the, what is it, stage 5 jet kit installed on my Honda, the Tiger bike. That's actually, well, with that put in, that bike is a beast. It's a whole different bike. It's like it added 100 cc's, maybe even more. Damn it, I forgot the school's getting out. So I have like a little time, and I'm trying to, well, I wanted to get this other stuff done before I pick Janine up, which is at 3:30. What the heck? Oh, they must have just closed. I don't know. I just noticed that right now. Well, with my bike, the Honda, the Tiger bike, those jets are freaking awesome. Well, the only thing is, it didn't fix the problem. Well, the reason why I got them, I thought it was gonna fix an additional problem. Like, I knew my bike was lean, but I was having a problem with one of the cylinders. Well, one of the spark plugs keeps fouling, and I don't understand why. It could be a damaged spark plug, but it also could be that they're too cold. Is that what the term is? Basically, I got them at Walmart because they were cheap, and I couldn't really find any performance plugs. I was trying to get like iridium or anything above that, but with no luck. I mean, I don't know if it's just, I guess it's just the type of plugs that my bike uses. So I just went ahead and got those cheap plugs, but I've had those for a while. And now that I think about it, I didn't have that problem until I put those in. So I'm really thinking that it's the plugs. They're just cheap plugs. And on the package of those plugs, it said small engine. So I'm assuming it's for like lawnmowers. I don't know if that really makes a difference. I've had mixed comments about it. I've talked to people that work on engines and that work on, you know, just automobiles, motorcycles, gas engines really. And I've had mixed comments about it. Some say that, ooh, they just opened up a new place. I've had comments that say, no, the plugs are good, just check your compression. I haven't done that yet. But, well, and then they were saying that if it was a compression issue, I'd possibly have oil covered on the plug, but I don't have that issue. It's just carbon buildup, so I'm assuming that's fuel. I guess too much fuel in that one cylinder. I'm also thinking that it could be, maybe the float isn't sealing all the way. I was just thinking about it. I don't know if I measured the floats correctly. I did do it a little bit above, but I was assuming that the above part that I was measuring would mean that there's less fuel in the bowl than recommended. But I actually did it so it's getting more fuel than recommended. So I don't know if that's the reason. It's either that, cold spark plugs, which I'm thinking it's probably has something to do with this. Well, I don't really know. I'm just kind of guessing. It might be both. And then some people were saying that it was the spark plugs and they're just too cold to get like performance plugs or the recommended plugs and not just any kind of plugs. Come on. What is that? Boys and Girls Club. So I would test the floats, but it's a pain in the ass to get those carbs on. Well, with the boots, put them back on. It's not too bad removing them, but it's just a pain in the ass to put the shit back together. And I'm just kind of giving up now. I mean, I'm actually just looking to sell the bike. I know it really could just be the float, and maybe it just needs a new float plug. I hope this court's open. I only see one car. What the heck is today? Today's Monday. I would assume that it's open because I do need to go. I'm actually late on my payment. They're pretty lenient though. I mean, they make it sound like you need to pay that day, but they're pretty lenient. I think it's as long as it's in that month, then you're good. That was pretty quick. It's because there's like no one in there. I have like $80 left to pay. It's not much. Well, depending on your view of $80, it's kind of a lot for me. So I don't really have I don't have much money. But I'm just gonna continue to do the month-to-month payments just because I already signed up for it. And when you sign up for it, they add like an additional $50 to $75. And so I figure I might as well take advantage of what I already paid for and I don't have to pay it like all right now. So I have $80 left to pay. Yeah, so with my bike, well, to do any maintenance on, I think I would assume any street bike, to do any maintenance on the street, well actually this one's not too bad. This one, like when I was working on the water pump, it's not too bad because the fairings aren't just one piece like on my bike. So you don't have to take the whole thing off, but that's a pain when you have to. So I mean, I am just tired. I'm just so tired of taking all the stuff. I gotta take. Well, I don't have to take the tank off completely, but I mean, I have to move it to the side, take off my main front fairing. There's the cowl, and then there's the fairings. So I think the front cowl is like the headlight piece, and the fairings are like the side pieces. I'm just tired of doing that. So I'm just about done, and it could be, I'm sure it is an easy fix. It's just like a little mistake that I did, but I'm really done. I'm actually gonna try to put in a performance spark plug just in that slot and see how that goes, see if it fouls. It runs great until it fouls. Well, it actually runs great like even when it's fouled, but it's just, well, it's really weird. It seems like it's leaking fuel is the thing, because once it's started, it runs fine and everything. I shut it off, start it back up, it starts right back up. But if I let it sit, that's when it's kind of a bitch to start. So I'm thinking it's probably my float height. And I mean, I don't want to reopen that shit. It's just really pain in the ass. So we got I went about 185 miles maybe, say about 186 miles on one tank on this bike. It's pretty good, well, at least compared to my bike. Well, really, this bike and my bike are supposed to get about the same mileage. It's just, I need to fix that fouling problem. I mean, without fixing that, it's just gonna keep fouling. I did turn my fuel off, so I'm gonna test, like, trying to find out what the problem is, and I think it is the float. I don't think it's shutting off and then it's just leaking down into the cylinder, or it's the float needle. I mean, that's an easy fix. Float needles are cheap. It's just, I don't want to take the shit apart again. I'm really just tired of sports bikes. Other than that, the bike runs like a beast. I mean, that thing hauls ass now. It's actually kind of scary how fast it is. I'm pretty sure it'll surpass its max speed. Acceleration is insane. It's just, I wish I had all the floats correctly and all that, float needles and all. But I mean, at this point, I'd rather just go and pay someone to just do it for me, because I'm just tired of doing it. And this bike is running good still. Well, I waxed the chains. Well, I waxed both of the chains, but this one I forgot to, and I was resizing I was stretching out the chain, whatever, with the adjusters, and I guess I forgot to tighten the adjusters, the chain adjusters. So the screw came out and the metal cap, so I'm kind of pissed off about that. I had to order one on eBay. It's a little beat up, but I mean, all I needed it for is the cap. I could sand out all the defects with my little Dremel, and I could even paint it, but I think I'll just sand out the defects. Damn, so this bike could get pretty far on one tank. I wasn't completely empty either. Well, I actually should, I could actually just look the specs up for this bike and see miles per gallon, calculate how many gallons are in there, how much reserve uses, and figure out like how far I could get. I don't know, I just thought it was pretty cool. It's pretty far. This is only like a 3 gallon, I think, or 3.5 gallon tank. That's pretty far. Oh, so this is gonna be exciting. It's been about 7 years since I've seen my older sister, and I found, well, she just kind of keeps to herself. I don't know, she kind of gave up on the family. I don't really know the whole situation, but I found her, she has a little business. She does like, prepares like vegan meals, and it actually sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty cool. I guess her business is doing pretty well. She still talks to my mom, and since these 7 years, she's had 2 kids and she's gotten married. So this is gonna be really weird. I mean, I've seen pictures, and it's funny because one of them looks like me and one of them looks like my brother. But anyway, I found her business site, and tomorrow Janine's off, so we're gonna go to Phoenix, and I guess she lives out in Phoenix somewhere, and we're gonna order from her site, but of course I'm gonna have Janine order, and then we're gonna go pick up and see how that goes. And it's gonna be pretty funny. I don't even know if she's gonna recognize me, but I would assume she would because pictures that my mom has of Janine and I. So I'm pretty excited about that. One thing I do wish that I had, and I had the chance to get it, action cam accessories on eBay, but I missed it. I'm still pissed, not to this day. I missed it, and it ended like 5 minutes right after I saw it, and I was like, shit, and I'm still pissed off. But it was a handful of brand new accessories, camera accessories, and one of them, well, I mean all of them I would have used, but one of them was a headband holder for the camera. That would have been great for a lot of things, a lot of like do-it-yourself projects, bike rides, not motorcycle, but bicycle rides, go off venturing. Yeah, but I'm still pissed off about that, and I wish I had that for tomorrow, because then I won't have to wear the helmet, like just be sitting there. But it might actually be okay with, I'll just wear the helmet, keep it on. It might be a little bit hot. I'm actually surprised it's cloudy today. It's nice out. So I'll just wear the helmet, I guess, and I think it'll be funny. I don't really know why she stopped talking to me, but hopefully she's not gonna be an asshole when she sees me. I really don't even know what I did, but we'll see. I think really the last time I talked to her was on, I think it was Facebook, and that was when I just got into college, I think, and I graduated. No, the last time I saw her, last time I saw her was 7 years ago, so I haven't talked to her on the phone. I mean, I've just, like, maybe 5 years ago or 4 years ago, I talked to her online on like Messenger, but it was like real briefly, and then out of nowhere she blocked me. So I don't know, she blocked me off of everything prior to that, and then college she unblocked me, talked to me a little bit, and then blocked me. Anyway, so I'm getting Janine right now. It's 3:25, she's off at 3:30. I am freaking hungry. I don't know what we're gonna eat, where we're gonna eat. I guess at home. I'm gonna pick up some bread, like the fresh baked bread. I'd take that anytime over regular bread.